Getting older, it's a journey, isn't it? Sometimes it feels like just yesterday we were full of boundless energy ready to take on the world. But as the years add up, things start to shift. You might notice little aches and pains that weren't there before. Maybe you don't bounce back as quickly from a tiring day. Or perhaps you find yourself reaching for your glasses more often to read the newspaper. These are just natural parts of getting older for many people, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there's a painful reality that many don't talk about openly, something that can really impact not just how many years we have, but the quality of those years. Sometimes, as we age, we start to lose some of the things that keep us strong and vibrant, and we don't even realize it's happening until it's already made a big difference. Our muscles might not be as strong, our sleep might not be as restful, our memory might feel a bit foggy, and our digestion, well, that can become a real bother for many. And when these things start to slip, it can make us feel less independent, less capable, and frankly, less like ourselves. This decline in health and vitality is one of the big reasons why many older folks face significant challenges down the road, sometimes sooner than they expect. But the good news is, it doesn't have to be this way for everyone. There are simple, powerful things we can do. In this video, we're going to look at some practical ways we can actively work to build back that strength, sleep better, sharpen our memory, and get our digestion back on track. These aren't complicated medical procedures or expensive treatments. These are simple, everyday habits and foods that can make a world of difference. Think of them as your secret weapons for staying healthy, active, and enjoying life to the fullest for many years to come. We're going to dive deep into why these things matter so much and exactly how you can start incorporating them into your own life, easily and effectively. We'll explore how seemingly small changes can have a huge impact on your energy levels, your independence, and your overall feeling of well-being. So please stay with me because we're about to uncover some insights that can truly change your outlook and your health for the better. Watch to the end because there's something coming that will truly surprise you and hopefully give you a fresh perspective on what's possible as you age. Let's start with something absolutely foundational for keeping our bodies strong and capable as we get older: our muscles. You know, we often think about muscles in terms of big exercises or lifting weights, and that can feel a bit intimidating, but it's much simpler than that. As we age, we naturally start to lose muscle mass and strength, a process called sarcopenia. This isn't just about not being able to open a jar or lift a heavy bag of groceries. It affects our balance, our mobility, our metabolism, and even how our bodies handle blood sugar. Losing muscle is one of the primary reasons why people become frail, why falls become more common, and why simple daily tasks become harder. It truly impacts our independence. The good news? We can fight back against this loss, and we absolutely should. So how do we do it? The first key is movement, specifically movement that challenges your muscles. This doesn't mean you have to join a gym and pump iron. It can be as simple as using your own body weight. Think about standing up and sitting down from a chair multiple times. That's a basic squat, working your legs and glutes. Doing push-ups against a wall works your chest and arms. Lifting cans of soup or water bottles can act as light weights for your arms. Even carrying groceries, walking uphill, or going upstairs counts as resistance training. The idea is to put some sort of load on your muscles to signal them that they need to stay strong. Aim for this kind of activity a few times a week. You don't need hours. Even 15-20 minutes of focused, challenging movement can make a difference. Start small, maybe just sitting and standing 10 times, and gradually increase the number or try slightly harder versions. Listen to your body, but don't be afraid to feel a little challenged. Consistency is more important than intensity when you're starting out. Beyond movement, what we eat plays a huge role, especially protein. Protein is the building block for muscles. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at using protein to build muscle, which means we actually need more body protein than we did when we were younger just to maintain what we have. If you're not getting enough protein, no amount of exercise will effectively build muscle. So how much is enough? A general guideline is about 0.5 to 0.7 grams of protein per pound of body weight per day. So, if you weigh 150 pounds, that would be roughly 75 to 105 grams of protein. Now, that might sound like a lot, but it's easier than you think to incorporate. Think about having protein at every meal. Eggs for breakfast are fantastic. 2 eggs have about 12 grams. A serving of chicken or fish at lunch or dinner can provide 20-30 grams easily. Dairy products like Greek yogurt or cottage cheese are excellent sources, often with 15-20 grams per serving. Legumes like beans and lentils are great, especially for plant-based options. Even snacks can be opportunities: a handful of nuts, a piece of cheese, or a protein shake. Spreading your protein intake throughout the day is also more effective than trying to eat it all at once. Don't underestimate the power of simple dietary changes combined with movement to keep your muscles strong and ready for anything. This focus on muscle strength isn't just about feeling physically stronger. It's about maintaining your balance, preventing falls which can have devastating consequences, and preserving your ability to do the things you love independently. Another area that profoundly impacts our health and vitality as we get older and is often overlooked is sleep. You might think that as you age, you need less sleep, but that's generally a myth. Our need for sleep doesn't decrease, but the quality of our sleep can certainly suffer, and our sleep patterns can change. Many older adults find it harder to fall asleep, stay asleep, or they wake up very early. Poor sleep isn't just about feeling tired the next day. It has serious implications for our physical and mental health. Chronic sleep deprivation can affect our memory and cognitive function, weaken our immune system, increase the risk of falls, contribute to weight gain, and even affect our mood and overall well-being. It impacts everything. So, prioritizing good sleep is non-negotiable if you want to live a long, healthy, and vibrant life. What are some practical steps we can take to improve our sleep? First, consistency is key. Try to go to bed and wake up around the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. This could be reading a book, taking a warm bath, listening to calming music, or doing some gentle stretching. Avoid stimulating activities or screens right before bed. The blue light emitted from phones, tablets, and TVs can interfere with melatonin production, the hormone that signals your body it's time to sleep. Also, be mindful of what you consume in the evening. Avoid caffeine and alcohol close to bedtime. While alcohol might initially make you feel sleepy, it disrupts sleep later in the night. Eating a heavy meal right before bed can also interfere with sleep. If you're hungry, a light snack is better. Your bedroom environment matters too. Keep it dark, quiet, and cool. Blackout curtains can be helpful. If noise is an issue, consider earplugs or a white noise machine. Something else often overlooked that impacts sleep is daytime napping. While a short power nap can be refreshing for some, long or late afternoon naps can make it harder to fall asleep at night. If you need to nap, try to keep it short, around 20-30 minutes, and ideally earlier in the day. Regular physical activity during the day can also significantly improve sleep quality, but try to avoid intense exercise close to bedtime. Gentle activities like a walk are usually fine. Finally, if you find yourself lying awake in bed for more than 20 minutes, it's often better to get up, go to another room, do something quiet and relaxing in dim light until you feel sleepy, and then return to bed. Lying in bed feeling frustrated can create a negative association with your bedroom. Improving sleep might take some trial and error, and it's a journey, but the benefits for your energy, mood, and overall health are enormous. Thinking back to muscle health, getting enough quality sleep is also crucial for muscle repair and growth. So these two aspects are actually very much connected. Now that we've discussed the importance of staying strong and sleeping well, let's move on to another critical area that many people worry about as they get older: memory and cognitive function. It's natural to have the occasional senior moment, like forgetting where you put your keys or the name of someone you just met. This happens to everyone, but concerns about more significant memory loss or cognitive decline are very real for many older adults. Maintaining a sharp mind is key to staying independent and engaged with the world around you. Thankfully, there are many things we can do to support our brain health, just like we support our physical health. One of the most powerful things you can do for your brain is to keep it active and challenged. Think of your brain like a muscle. It needs exercise to stay strong. Learning new things creates new connections in the brain. This doesn't mean you have to go back to school, though you certainly could. It could be learning a new language, taking up a new hobby like playing a musical instrument, painting, or knitting. Even simpler activities like doing crossword puzzles, Sudoku, or playing card games or strategic board games can give your brain a good workout. Reading challenging books is also excellent. The key is to step outside your comfort zone and try things that require focus and learning. Don't just stick to what's easy or familiar. Actively seek out opportunities to learn and explore. What you eat also significantly impacts your brain. There are certain foods rich in nutrients that are particularly beneficial for brain health. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, are crucial for brain cell function. If you don't eat fish, consider flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, or an algae-based omega-3 supplement. Antioxidant-rich foods which help protect your brain cells from damage are also vital. These include brightly colored fruits and vegetables like berries, leafy greens such as spinach and kale, broccoli and bell peppers. Dark chocolate in moderation and nuts and seeds are also great sources of antioxidants and other brain-boosting nutrients. Hydration is also key. Dehydration can affect concentration and memory. Make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day. Limiting processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive saturated and trans fats is also important for overall health, including brain health. Social connection plays a surprisingly big role in cognitive health. Staying connected with friends, family, or community groups can help keep your mind sharp and engaged. Conversations, sharing ideas, and participating in group activities all provide mental stimulation. Loneliness and social isolation, on the other hand, have been linked to a higher risk of cognitive decline. So, make an effort to stay connected. Call a friend, visit family, join a club, volunteer, or participate in activities at your local community center. These interactions are not only good for your mood and emotional well-being, but are also excellent for your brain. Managing stress and getting enough sleep, which we talked about earlier, are also crucial for memory and cognitive function. Chronic stress can damage brain cells over time, and poor sleep impairs memory consolidation. By addressing these areas, you're also supporting your brain health. Think about incorporating a mix of these strategies. Keep learning, eat brain-friendly foods, stay connected, manage stress, and sleep well. These actions work together synergistically to help keep your mind as sharp as possible for as long as possible. Finally, let's talk about something that might not be as glamorous as building muscle or sharpening your memory, but it's incredibly important for comfort, nutrient absorption, and overall health as we age. Digestion. Digestive issues like constipation, bloating, and indigestion become more common as we get older for various reasons, including changes in gut motility, diet, medication side effects, and reduced physical activity. Poor digestion can make you feel uncomfortable, affect your appetite, and even impact how well your body absorbs the vital nutrients from the food you're eating, which in turn affects everything else we've talked about: your muscles, your energy, and even your cognitive function. The cornerstone of good digestion is often fiber. Fiber adds bulk to your stool, helping it move through your digestive system smoothly and preventing constipation. Most older adults don't get enough fiber. Good sources of fiber include fruits with the skin on, vegetables, whole grains like oats, barley, and brown rice, legumes like beans, lentils, and chickpeas, and nuts and seeds. Try to gradually increase your fiber intake, as suddenly adding a lot can sometimes cause bloating. Aim for around 25-30 grams of fiber per day. Make sure you're also drinking plenty of water when increasing fiber, as water helps fiber do its job effectively. Dehydration is another common cause of constipation. Sip water throughout the day and don't wait until you feel thirsty. Probiotics, the beneficial bacteria that live in your gut, also play a vital role in digestion and overall gut health. As we age, the balance of these bacteria can shift. Eating foods rich in probiotics or taking a probiotic supplement can help. Probiotic-rich foods include yogurt with live and active cultures, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and other fermented foods. Prebiotics, which are non-digestible fibers that feed the beneficial bacteria in your gut, are also important. Sources of prebiotics include onions, garlic, leeks, asparagus, bananas, and oats. So, think about getting both probiotics and prebiotics into your diet. Eating slowly and mindfully can also aid digestion. Chewing your food thoroughly breaks it down, making it easier for your stomach and intestines to process. Avoid rushing your meals. Physical activity, beyond helping with muscle strength, also helps stimulate the muscles in your digestive tract, promoting regularity. Even a gentle walk after a meal can make a difference. If you're taking medications, be aware that some can affect digestion. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist if you suspect a medication is causing digestive issues. Sometimes simple adjustments can help. Don't ignore persistent digestive problems. While some changes are normal, significant or ongoing issues should be discussed with a healthcare professional to rule out anything serious. Focusing on fiber, hydration, healthy gut bacteria, mindful eating, and staying active can significantly improve your digestive comfort and efficiency, ensuring your body is getting the most out of the nutritious foods you're eating. So, we've talked about strengthening our bodies, getting restful sleep, keeping our minds sharp, and supporting our digestive systems. It might seem like a lot when you list it all out, but really, these are all interconnected pieces of the puzzle for healthy aging. Strong muscles help you stay active, which improves sleep and digestion. Good sleep supports brain function and allows your body to repair itself. A healthy brain helps you stay motivated to eat well and move. Good digestion ensures your body gets the nutrients it needs to fuel your muscles, your brain, and every other cell. It all works together. Remember, making changes doesn't mean you have to do everything perfectly overnight. The most important thing is to start somewhere, even with one small habit. Maybe it's adding a bit more protein to your breakfast, or taking a short walk after lunch, or simply trying to go to bed 15 minutes earlier tonight. Small, consistent changes add up to big results over time. Don't get discouraged if you miss a day or two. Just get back on track as soon as you can. Aging is a natural process, but how we age is very much within our influence. You have the power to make choices that support your health and vitality. Choosing to focus on these fundamental areas, strength, sleep, mind, and digestion, is an investment in your future self, an investment in living not just longer but better. Thinking about why some people might not reach the vibrant later years they hoped for, often it comes back to these foundational elements starting to decline without intervention. Muscle loss leads to frailty and falls. Poor sleep affects every system in the body. Cognitive decline limits independence. Digestive issues impact nutrient absorption and comfort. But by actively addressing these areas, you are building resilience, you are enhancing your body's natural ability to function well, and you are setting yourself up to not just live longer, but to thrive and enjoy your life fully. This journey of healthy aging is personal, and it's powerful. You are capable of making incredible positive changes in your life, no matter your age. Every step you take towards better health is a victory. Don't let common perceptions of aging limit your potential. You are not defined by your age. You are defined by how you live, the choices you make, and the energy and joy you bring to each day. Embracing these habits is about more than just adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. It's about maintaining your independence, your ability to do the things you love, your connection with loved ones, and your overall sense of well-being. I truly hope this has been helpful and inspiring for you. Your experiences and thoughts are valuable, so please share in the comments below which of these areas you're focusing on, or what small step you plan to take first. It's wonderful to learn from each other. If you found this video useful, please give it a like. It helps us know this content resonates with you. And if you want more practical tips and encouragement for living your best life at every age, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Thank you so much for watching and for investing this time in yourself. Remember, you have so much life to live, so much joy to experience. Keep moving forward, keep learning, keep connecting, and keep taking care of that amazing body and mind. Live your best life at every age.